Hey guys, this is Saf WB777 here, and I'm going to do a review of Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. This is a collector's edition that was released late 2012 to coincide with Brock Lesnar's return to WWE in April of that year, 2012. And WWE decided to do a re-release of the one-disc set that was released back in 2003, Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain DVD. That was just a one-disc set, so they decided to re-release this one with a more updated version with more matches on this set. And basically the documentary is the same as the original DVD back in 2003, so nothing's changed there from the documentary. They included a few extras like Brock Lesnar's WWE or WWF debut back in 2002, the segment he had with the Hardy Boys that involved one of the most sickest chair shots that Jeff Hardy did to Brock Lesnar. Absolutely brutal chair shot. Just the impact of that shot was absolutely brutal. And basically that segment involving the Hardy Boys, and then Brock Lesnar returned to WWE back in April 2012. That small segment with John Cena and him FUing John Cena at the end of that segment to say he's back basically. And that's pretty much it for disc 1 on this release. And disc 2 and 3 are just like matches from throughout his career, or short career he had back in 2002 to 2004. And this is the first release not to have the WWF logo blurred, and which was a which was a good thing. The only WWF sort of match he had was against Jeff Hardy back in Backlash 2002, and first release not to have the WWF logo blurred. And since this release, the other releases that WWE have released have not had the WWF logo blurred, so that's a really good thing to see, that no more blurring or editing of the WWF logo. Even WWF is mentioned on these releases. It's just a great thing now that you'd have to sit through the blurring of WWF matches. And pretty much this is it. This is the front cover there, original front cover they did for back in 2003 DVD. It's got the Brock Lesnar and back to FU The Rock, Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain, Silver Vision Collector's Edition 3-disc set. I wanted to pick this up on Blu-ray as well, but I couldn't pick it up on Blu-ray because it's pretty much not sold anywhere besides buying it used. And these days the prices for the Blu-ray edition of this one is way too high. I'm not willing to pay a certain certain over-the-top amounts just for this release. I just thought I might as well just set up with the DVD version. The Blu-ray extras on the Blu-ray extras on this release are just 5 matches. His Extreme Rules match with John Cena, his first match back in WWE back in 2012. I already got that match on the Extreme Rules 2012 Blu-ray, and I don't think the Blu-ray version is worth picking up unless you really want that match against John Cena from Extreme Rules 2012, especially for the American fans, because America didn't get the Blu-ray version of Extreme Rules 2012. So I only really recommend picking the Blu-ray version just if you're going to get that match in HD, and pretty much that's about it. Other than that, the other couple of matches, like the triple threat match against The Rock and Triple H from Global Warming in Australia 2002. Get one match against Ric Flair in 2002. The triple threat match at Avengers 2003 against Kurt Angle and Big Show. And pretty much that's about it for the Blu-ray extras. So I don't really recommend picking the Blu-ray version. I would love to have the Blu-ray version, but maybe one day I'll probably pick up the Blu-ray version, and hopefully I'll pay a right amount to pick up the Blu-ray version. But I'll set up for the DVD version there. It's set up for the DVD version. And pretty much that's the front cover there. You've got 3 DVDs set. Pretty much that's the Spine Collector's Edition Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain 3-disc set, rated 18. It's the 1367th release DVD video. and pretty much so get the glare out of the way. Pretty much that's the back there. You can see, read the description. The pain is back. 8 years after hitting WWE with F5 Fury, Brock Lesnar has returned to deliver destruction to the WWE universe for a second time. Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain Collector's Edition features the original documentary recounting the devastation fought by Lesnar's first run in WWE, plus an added 6 hours of matches against the top WWE superstars in the company. Also includes a never before seen interview with Lesnar himself discussing his shocking decision to return to WWE. The interviews are spread out to, just before the matches on the disc 2 and disc 3, just talking about him being an ass kicker, and that he doesn't know what happiness is and all that, and that he had to work hard and to get where he is, and that he don't feel pain, he feels adrenaline and that. And I pretty much enjoyed the interviews on this. Like Brock Lesnar did before the matches. The interviews are nothing like too special. They run for about between 1 to 2 minutes, or even less than that. But it's a nice setup to the matches. Really, I did enjoy the interviews that Brock Lesnar did. Features rare match footage, including OVW matches against Batista and John Cena, Iron Man match against Kurt Angle, 2002 King of the Ring final, and 2003 Royal Rumble match, and many more. 3 DVD set, Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Collector's Edition. Running time is 6 hours and 57 minutes. And yeah, pretty much that's the back there. And pretty much that's the disc there. Got Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain, disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. And behind the sort of pretty much detailing the contents on the DVD. And yeah, this is really good release. Brock Lesnar was one of my favorite wrestlers back in when he debuted, and back in 2003. I remember when I got Here Comes the Pain video game back on PS2. I always used to play Brock Lesnar. Even in SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, I always used to play Brock Lesnar. He was one of my favorite wrestlers, just for his awesome finishing move and the moves set he had and everything. This guy was totally badass when he first was in WWE, and yeah, really happy with this release. Really good matches. You got matches against The Undertaker from Unforgiven 2002, the Hell in a Cell match against Undertaker from No Mercy 2002, got the Backlash 2003 match against John Cena, when John Cena was a heel and his thugonomics gimmick back then. He got a match against Randy Orton from SmackDown 2002. He got a match against Hulk Hogan from SmackDown 2002. Yeah, his debut pay-per-view match against Jeff Hardy from Backlash 2002. He got like a rare match, him teaming up with Undertaker against RVD and Ric Flair from Raw 2002. And this 3 the matches on there. You got Iron Man match against Kurt Angle from SmackDown 2003. You got the WrestleMania 19 WWE Championship match against Kurt Angle against Kurt Angle. You got the ring break match where where Brock Lesnar fought Big Show, and he superplexed Big Show from the top rope and broke the ring for the first time. That was never seen that before. You got that match against Big Show, and the final match on this set you got is against Goldberg from WrestleMania 20, the interpromotional I can't say the word, but interpromotional match with Stone Cold, I guess, as a special guest referee. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for the matches. Really good matches, not really one bad match on this set. Probably say this last match against Goldberg is quite bad, just for the fact that they stored quite a lot in the match, and didn't really flow that well, that match. And so probably saying that's the only disappointing match on this set. But other than that, the matches are really good on this set. You're really going to enjoy the matches on this set. And if you're new to WWE and you want to know a bit about Brock Lesnar, and a bit about the guy and what he's like, I would recommend picking this set up. It's got its updated version of the original release. You got the documentary, a few extras. You got loads of matches on disc 2 and disc 3. So yeah, pretty much I would really recommend this release. I'll give this release a 9 out of 10. Just for the fact that obviously you don't get the Blu-ray exclusive matches that you do on the Blu-ray edition. But other than that, we recommend this release. I really enjoyed this release. Brock Lesnar, one of my favorite wrestlers, probably ever, up there, alongside Undertaker being my favorite wrestler ever as well. So yeah, that's pretty much been my review of collector's edition Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain, a DVD. And yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you again. And yes, just stay safe, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, see you later, guys.